Hi everyone, welcome to episode 70 of the Army ThinkTank podcast. I am Jan.
Jess.
And how are you doing this week?
Yeah, I'm tired. I don't know. 2 more weeks. And then I'm gonna take a week off.
I believe in you, Jess.
Yeah. It's just like I worked the whole weekend. And I'm probably gonna work this weekend too. I don't know. Honestly, like I don't even know how they get away with like doing the weekends, but it's costing them a fortune to do it. Because weekends are time and a half. Like
Yeah.
they can't they can't go over. And they already like Friday was ridiculous. They went over like overtime by like probably 3 to 4 hours.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I remember you telling me that you were there for longer.
Yeah, longer than I definitely wanted to.
But wasn't expecting them to go over for that long.
Yeah. And then it bled into Saturday, and then Sunday was second unit, so
yeah.
uh
Well, here today, as we're filming this, is Memorial Day.
It is Memorial Day in the States. Last weekend in Canada was Victoria Day, so I got the Monday off, but like it mattered.
Yeah. I don't know if it's the same across Canada, but Victoria Day, in French we call it La Fête la Reine, which is basically the Queen's birthday, the Queen's Day.
Yeah.
It's also Patriots Day on the same day, depending on like which side you were on.
Right. Because the French gotta be different.
But we use both.
That's so
like,
weird.
Interchangeably, and I'm just like.
I mean, technically, like.
Or we just call it garage sale weekend.
Yeah, like as a Canadian, we didn't have to fight for our independence. We were just given our independence.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know. Victoria Day just feels like
my ancestors fought their best.
They lost.
Wait, I did this. What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. Memorial Day.
Laughed at right now.
It's true. I mean, as Canadians, it's kind of like we didn't do any. Like we didn't have an Independence Day war.
No, we didn't. We really didn't. It was just like, you know what? Deal with your own shit.
Britain was like, okay. Because like technically, if we were ever called to like war, we would have to. Yeah. As an obligation.
I mean, the Queen is literally on every piece of currency that we have.
It's a fact. Yeah.
So just like any other country under the Commonwealth, whenever she does pass away, they have to retire every single piece of money with her on it and print new currency with the new sovereign.
Yikes. I mean,
just to put that into perspective.
Yeah.
She's been around for a really long time.
A really long time. Like she is just kicking it.
She's one of the like longest reigning monarchs.
Yeah.
I need to look it up.
Yeah.
Longest reigning monarchs.
She's at least one of them.
She's third.
Oh my god. Wait, who's second and first? Sorry, we're gonna get to BTS stuff, but I need to know who's first and second.
I need to do the calculations. Louis XIV.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
First.
Okay.
He was a monarch for 72 years and 110 days. And then we got, I'm gonna butcher the name. I am so sorry. Bhumibol Adulyadej, a Thailand monarch. I am so sorry.
Apologies.
He was reigning for 70 years and 126 days. And I mean, the last time this was updated, Elizabeth II was 70 years and 113 days. So by now she's
Oh,
probably
probably
second.
second. Yeah, I was gonna say she's probably second.
She's probably second now. Because when was this updated last?
Probably not recently if she's
Yesterday actually.
Oh.
Like last night.
Well,
anyway, she's gonna be second very shortly if that's already not the case. Like she's been around a lot for like a really long time.
A long time.
Oh, this is really interesting though. Cause like she's third for her reign over the UK, New Zealand, Australia, and Canada.
Uh-huh.
But she's 14 for her reign over Jamaica.
Oh.
Cause she started yeah,
that makes sense.
like a whole 10 years after.
Right.
Interesting. That's
there
actually really interesting.
There are your fun facts for today.
They're your history fun facts for today.
Yeah.
Cannot speak.
Speaking is tricky.
Hard.
Difficult. Anyway, so we're gonna get into a lot of stuff this week has happened. Like just all the time, every day, we're just like having things happen. Like the last 3 days have been absolutely crazy. Like
I mean, because we also need to consider that we're getting the actual comeback in 2 weeks. It's like as of like when this comes out, like in a week, it's gonna be out.
Yep.
So
yes, happy comeback. So let's talk about
happy
BTS.
Birthday.
Soon.
Next week.
We'll
celebrate in the next episode.
Yes. So let's talk BTS. So let's dive into the proof concept photos first because oh my god. So we had 2 different sets of concept photos. We had proof and we had doors. So let's talk about proof first.
I just want to say I was gifted this weekend.
Oh my god. They look so good. The attention to detail in proof is honestly mind-boggling. Like the bullets, the fact that like they're hitting the back and they're not hitting them and they're wearing them and they're all in black and there's like blue. Oh,
you're over here saying a lot of words and I'm still trying to process.
I really love this concept. It's just, it encompasses so many different things. Like,
I mean,
the
we
door
also see how like differently battered that every single door is. Just like not bringing back, but just like showcasing every hurdle, every difficult time, every challenge that they had to
overcome.
Yeah.
Well, and them like standing on bullets and like having them honestly be like it's they're bulletproof. And
Jimin's shield was the one that made me want to cry.
Yeah.
Because it's like broken. It's not just bullets, like it's cracked and torn. Like
Yeah, Jimin's and Namjoon's is like very like destroyed, and there's a ton of like hits on there, and Hobie and Yoongi are the same, the cracks and the tears. But it doesn't matter because like they're all bulletproof.
Yeah.
And the crosshair ones is
oh my god.
It's Danger Town. Like it's Danger Town. Like I'm not okay.
Danger Town.
It's Danger Town. I'm in danger. Like they look so good. They look ready. I'm ready. Let's go. Like
I just also really love that it's giving me like Seven Fates vibes as well.
Yeah.
It's kind of just like tying everything together.
Yeah. It feels like
you don't deserve it.
No, like this anthology is gonna be something else. I'm telling you. Like I I say that I'm prepared, but honestly, I'm not.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely
Like,
not.
no, I'm like not prepared at all. But I'm excited. Like,
Oh
it's
yeah, for sure.
and then we also got a different version as well today.
The absolute angels that they are.
Door. Okay, Door is giving me like I posted on my Instagram with the song Butterfly because that's like what it's giving me. It's giving me like
Mm-hmm.
angelic. It's giving me just like they're like clean and colorful, and I love these like muted pastels on them. They just look so good. It's almost like, I kind of love this idea of them having Proof first and then having Door as like the opening to that. It's like
Yeah.
we've gone through everything, we're bulletproof, and we've ascended to like a new level of um I don't even know, like a new level of Bangtan at this point.
I don't have words.
And also like their hairstyles uh Proof were giving me like debut hairstyles.
I mean, you saw
Like with
June's
Namjoon.
hair,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. It also reminds me of the We Are Bulletproof the Eternal music video where
Yeah.
he's staring at himself in the mirror. I want to cry. And then like honestly like Door is giving me also the same kind of feeling with We Are Bulletproof the Eternal, as in like they ascended upwards on the stage, and they're just like there's seven of them
What I also really
ready.
love about the Door concept is they always pull off like the mismatched colors
Yes,
so
so
well.
well. Like so well. I love, again, like I'm a sucker for muted pastels. I love
Uh-huh.
pastels. They're so good. And they just pull them off so well. Like Jimin in this like all purple ensemble with like this really interesting jacket. So good. I'm sorry, JK can like
Jackie can chill out.
he's staring into my soul and I'm not ready for it. Hobie is like in this like pinky like nude color, which I
Yeah, like a
love.
coral kind of
Yeah,
color.
yeah, yeah. Yoongi in this like kind of gray tones is it
Yeah.
suits him so well.
It fits with the hair.
And Junie and Tae with like these blue colors, so nice. And of course, the king himself in white.
Of course.
Of
Of
course.
course you'd say that.
He's gotta be in white. I don't know. Like this man looking ethereal from all angles.
I mean, we already know
Can't.
that Jin's a vampire. Like,
It's facts. Like I can't get over it.
this man doesn't age.
Oh my god. Like I'm not okay. I'm not okay. I'm ready though for what's about to happen physically. Emotionally, spiritually, and mentally, not so much.
Well,
Physically, I'm ready.
that's another story
That's another
entirely.
story.
Yeah.
I'm really like I love these concepts. They suit them so well. I think it fits amazingly with the theme of bulletproof. What else is there to say? Like it's just amazing. Pièce de résistance is just mm, mm, mm.
I'm gonna ask a random question.
Ask your random question.
Our photo cards are about the same size as trading cards, right?
I think so. Maybe a little bit smaller. Like the older albums are a little bit smaller. Yeah.
Sorry, it's still like in my mind.
We got a couple of Bangtan Bombs this week, which is kind of like surprising. I was not expecting that. Although
Especially with like everything coming out.
right? Like I just wasn't expecting it. So we got more of that dance practice, which Yoongi can get it. Main dancer Yoongi, come on.
If my Twitter bio wasn't full, that would be
That
their
would be.
bio.
I know. My Twitter bio is also so packed that I can't fit anymore. Like it's ridiculous.
I need to check if I can put it in my Discord bio.
Oh, there you go. We also got the My Universe music video shoot, which okay, hilariously, on Twitter, we all freaked out about Hobie flirting with that alien, and
It was
basically
like a pole
it was a
kind of thing.
C-stand. It was the C-stand. Um, covered in green screen, which I think is freaking hilarious. That we were all like freaking out about this like
I swear to
alien.
God.
We're ridiculous. I love the behind the scenes. Like, it's very interesting to me to see like all the different like music video shoots, especially because like for BTS, they definitely build their own sets. Like everything is sort of
Oh, yeah.
not CGI or green screen related. It's always like practical. So it was very interesting to see them like in a new environment with like a bunch of green screen because they usually don't do it like that.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, I think they were mentioning themselves that it was kind of the first time they were doing like such
all green screen.
CGI. Yeah.
Yeah. Especially to be like all green screen is it's a lot. Like it's a lot.
You know.
I do know. I do know.
I did some green screen in like high school and it was like super overwhelming, so I couldn't imagine on that scale.
Yeah, there's
And
a
I mean,
lot
I did that
of
like 10 years ago,
yeah.
so it was also a bit different.
Yeah. It's changed a lot. There's a lot of things that have to like green screen is really complicated actually because you have to get the lighting just right.
Mhm.
Otherwise, like you can see like folds and like you can see the different like differences in lighting.
Yeah, the shadows will show more
Yeah,
in ways that you don't want them
it's
to.
very complicated. You have to set up lighting to be like perfect
Yeah.
with blue or with green. It's both of those things. It really, yeah, it's kind of crazy. So we also got an update on the songs that we chose. The remix was released. So I want to hear your thoughts on this.
Where
Okay.
where are they again?
Um so we voted on the Instagram. They
Yeah, I remember
were
that.
Fake Love, Blood, Sweat and Tears, and Life Goes On.
Yeah.
Those are the three choices. And then Benny, what the heck is his last name? Benny, it starts with a B. I'm so sorry. I literally
BB.
BB. So he did a remix. I'm really hesitant to call it a remix. I'm sorry. I didn't necessarily like it that much. To me, it was just like he picked pieces of the song, did a little like DJing to it, and then moved on to the next song without incorporating them
See,
together.
it didn't like really got to me because I didn't even listen to it.
Yeah, to me, uh I don't know. It just
I was in
didn't.
tournament mode too, so it's kind of my
I
fault.
was excited because of the fact that, like, okay, so we know that Fake Love and Blood, Sweat, and Tears really go well together.
Yeah.
They're perfectly able to, like, incorporate into one another.
I mean, they've been like mashed up together before.
Multiple times, right? And at PTD, they were mashed up for the stage remix.
Yeah.
But I was interested to see how he was going to fit Life Goes On into that because it's sort of like more
It's
of
pretty different from the two.
yeah, it's more like, you know, melancholy and there's more like piano in it and it's less like hit and impactful than the other two are. So I was excited to see how he was going to mix all of these together in one song.
And you tell me he kind of didn't?
No. It was just like he did like I think it was Fake Love first and then like did a little whatever DJing to it and then it would like transition, which to me it wasn't a smooth transition, it was very like hard transition into Life Goes On and then Blood, Sweat and Tears last.
So basically you've played the BTS rhythm game, right? Rhythm Hive.
Yeah.
So you know you have a like a mode where you can choose 3 songs and you play like the beginning of one, the middle of the other.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I was just like, I don't know, I was waiting for something else. I was like, is this it? Like, is this the remix? And then, you know, to post it on like the socials to get other people to use it, I honestly saw not a lot of people like using the actual like
remix.
track. it was more like sponsored posts, which I was
Oh,
like a lot of my favorite creators used it, but like it was a
that was
sponsored post that they used it in.
so that was kind of a miss kind of thing.
I think so. I just
Mm.
don't think that.
I mean, an attempt was made.
Yeah, I just wanted more. Maybe I was expecting too much from it. Maybe I was just expecting too much, and I don't know. I mean,
I mean,
he was
I don't
really
think it's.
excited and nice.
I don't think it's necessarily expecting too much. I mean, we've been really lucky in the fact that most remixes are usually really really good.
Minus a certain song that we will not speak of.
I don't want to talk about it.
If you know, you know.
But yeah, normally they're like really good.
Yeah, yeah.
And I mean, I still stand with the fact that when I listen to Fake Love, I usually listen to the Rocking Vibe remix.
It's a good remix.
So
Yeah,
so I don't think it was like expecting too much. I mean, it happens.
yeah. Yeah. I just, like from a fan voting perspective, I thought that they would like it would be more interesting than it was, is
Yeah.
what I'll say. Is all.
Sorry, I'm very tired today.
I was just expecting too much.
It happens.
It happens. My expectation was crushed. It's fine. Speaking of like, you know, being all over the internet, BTS is releasing a Apple sort of, I guess you could call it a podcast of
Coming for our brand.
coming from our brand. It's more like a radio show. So they're doing a 3-episode
I'm just
radio
joking.
show.
They can come for our brand
It's
anytime,
fine.
really.
So BTS Radio Past and Present, they already released episode 1, which was amazing. They were talking about like all of their favorite tracks and just like saying from like giving us little like stories from all of their past stuff. And what was really interesting about it was like it was like a shocking thing. Like I wasn't expecting it to like happen at all. I don't think any of us were. It like showed up and we were just like, oh, okay.
Hello? Bonjour?
Yeah, it was like the day like the day before it debuted, there was like a post about it and we all just were like, excuse me? Like what is happening? And along with that, because of like we're crazy, we broke the record.
We're crazy.
We are. Because we broke the record for the biggest show of the year with their debut episode on BTS Radio. So I'm excited to see episode 2 and 3. I listened to it like later and saw the translation of it and stuff, and it's so good to like hear them talk in that kind of way. And I'm really excited to see like what the next 2 are going to be. And Spotify is going to be doing like a whole thing for their comeback as well. So we're getting like,
I'm very excited for that.
We're getting some kind of like teaser, music
Help.
video.
Help.
I don't even know.
Help.
We're getting like a film of some kind. Like I don't even know. Like Spotify, everybody's just like going wild for this comeback, and with good reason. Like
I mean,
it's with good reason.
It's going to the White House.
Yes, so big, massive news. BTS is going to be speaking at the White House for Asian Heritage Month, because May was Asian Heritage Month. So at the end of the month, which is tomorrow, they're gonna. I was trying to think of what day it was.
It's like today's the 30th.
Today is the 30th. Yes. So tomorrow they're gonna be speaking at the White House, which is
help.
It's just I don't even know how to encapsulate anymore how proud I am of them, and like, how like
them going to the UN multiple times.
Yeah.
Was already like mind-boggling.
Yeah.
But like being invited to the White House.
Yeah.
is also really mind-boggling.
It's like a, I don't think it's like a whole nother level of.
It's like you don't just casually, like, it's not the kind of place you just casually walk in, you know?
No, not at all. It's like the place that you get invited to.
Uh-huh. 100%.
And I just like I don't know how to put into words like how much.
Not just us being like President Biden's gonna meet BTS.
Like there's just so many words, and what
Sorry.
I will
Sorry for laughing.
what I will say is, you know, if you're like on Twitter or on the social media for tomorrow, just like ignore and block people who are, you know, spreading negativity or like questioning why BTS deserves to be there.
Tomorrow will definitely just be about
It'll
Asian
just,
heritage
yeah,
and
exactly.
them being able to talk about like their
experiences and how they you know, have dealt with racism. And I mean, you know, they have already made like a post about that, and about, you know, their struggles and their journey through dealing with this kind of stuff. Yeah, multiple times. Yeah. So I'm so excited. I'm really looking forward to hearing what they're gonna say.
I'm also just hoping that for some people, maybe they'll be able to be seen as role models here in the States.
Yeah.
Because they're definitely seen as role models like overseas for sure.
Oh,
I mean,
definitely.
we know how proud of them like South Korea is.
Yeah.
Just hoping that maybe it'll translate.
Yeah.
Here.
I agree. And you know, to go along with that, we had a bunch of photos from the airport. They're looking amazing.
Jess, I did not survive.
I know.
You know exactly why.
I know exactly why. Because I literally sent Kat that photo.
I'm the only one she didn't send it to on the day.
Yeah, I know.
And as a joke in the group chat, I was like, because she sent it to like Tanya and Letty. Yeah. And then I'm just here like, hello, I'm the one sharing bias with you. But it was really a joke. Like, it
was really a joke, yeah.
Yeah, I was just like, I don't want you to feel bad because you didn't text me, but it's just kind of funny, you know?
They are looking so good. Like the long hair, they have like all of them have like longer hair.
For those who don't know why we're completely like obsessing over Yoongi, he's got the the fluffy long hair edits. It's true. It's real.
It's real. I don't even know. Like that man seriously like destroyed me.
How am I living?
I don't know.
I am not.
I am not. And yeah, to go along with the White House too, we started to trend a specific hashtag. What? Why are you laughing?
You're talking about trends, and I just remember when the door concept photos dropped earlier. My God, was trending in BTS. That's why I'm laughing.
Yes. We definitely trended. Well, in the airport one, we trended Min Yoongi for like a good like 2 hours.
As it should.
As it should. Yeah, and JK had left before them, like a day before them.
Because he was going to New York?
I thought it was LA.
It's one of the two.
Anyway, yeah, he had some other things to do, so he went there, and then they all met together in Washington.
This boy be busy.
He'd be busy. The specific trend that I want to talk about is a trend, a hashtag called Purple Stars and Stories. And it was to go along with the White House news, just to like share our stories and how much BTS has impacted us, and you know, like where we came from. If you want a good cry, go through that hashtag.
That's the exact reason why I did not post mine / been into the because I've seen yours and Kat's, and I was just like, I can't deal with this. You guys are one, too precious, and two, I have too many emotions for this.
I posted mine. I posted it. I was gonna like write a whole
I,
thing,
like
but
thread kind of thing.
yeah, but I just didn't want to. Well,
Yeah, that's
it's not that
fine.
I didn't want to. It's just like I don't know. That period of time I'm still coming to terms with and the way that I feel about it. So I posted a short summary
And I mean,
of
you
what it
don't
is.
need to go into details about stuff that was going on in your life when BTS found you.
Yeah.
That's like something entirely personal and something that is entirely yours.
Yeah.
And so I think what you shared was like really beautiful and impactful, and the photo that you joined with it was also like really cool. And yeah, like
Yeah. It was
you don't need to like write paragraphs to express how you feel, you
no.
know?
No, I can be like Yugi and post like a few
Yeah.
sentences and be okay.
It's like, okay.
Yeah.
Or you just do this.
Yeah, so we the like Twitter thing that went along with it is ARMY share memorable stories and positive wishes ahead of BTS visit to the White House on Tuesday. And I absolutely love that that was the trend that we decided to do
For once we're not getting roasted or dragged.
I mean, we were, but that trend was hilarious. So I'm not even going to go there.
I mean, we were trending my god earlier.
Yeah. We're just so loud.
I don't know what you mean.
I don't know what you mean. But I'm really like going through everybody's story. It's funny to not funny. It's interesting to me that all of us sort of share a similar way that we got to BTS, like not the same time period or like the same songs, but the way that we got into BTS is we needed them, they found us, and then here we are.
Yeah.
And I think that that's absolutely like such a beautiful sentiment that we all share together. And it makes us
it's something that
feel,
it brings us together.
yeah, it makes us feel close.
Feels like we're understood too.
Oh,
in a way.
definitely, because we all have a similar feeling towards it. We go down the rabbit hole together.
Just wanted to know their names.
I just wanted to know their names. Yeah, so it's really just like a beautiful thing that we got to do together and to experience and all that kind of stuff. Before we cry,
I'm actually teary up.
let's talk about comeback prep 101 here, because we got you know, a couple of things to go through.
Here, go away.
When it don't cry.
Okay.
So we got a couple of things to go through when it comes to comeback prep and how to.
We haven't done this in a while.
So let's get into it. So first things first, making sure that all of your accounts are ready to go. So iTunes, Spotify, YouTube.
Making that joke, and good thing you cut me off because that would have been really bad.
All the accounts are prepped and ready to go. So for Apple and Spotify specifically, you can get for streaming purposes, I would recommend getting like the full account for both of those things, and you can get, they have like free sign up. You can get like 3 months free.
Just to remember, do you know you don't have to be streaming on every platform? This is just an informational for every platform.
So like I don't have Apple, but I do have like I pay for Spotify. Like I have Apple Music. I just don't pay for it because I don't want to, because I have Spotify.
Yeah.
It's a long story.
I'm the same. So
yeah.
I have a love-hate relationship with Apple Music.
Same. I don't. I really have a hard time creating playlists on there. Like Spotify creating playlists is so easy.
Yeah, it's really easy to do.
It's super simple.
Apple Music makes it like too hard for no reason.
Yeah, Apple makes it so hard to make a playlist. But there's a ton of accounts like on Twitter that like post Apple Music playlists. So if you want to like get them, you can do that, and like just search Apple Music playlist BTS and you'll like get a whole bunch of them.
Oh, for sure.
The only thing with that is like when you're searching for these specific playlists, make sure that they're properly created, because some people put like like extra songs on there from like other artists, and that's not what we want to do. It's
No, it
you
needs to
don't
be exclusively BTS.
exactly. So like streaming purposes, like my playlists down below are I like post my like Twitter thread of all my playlists that
Yep.
I have so far. And those ones are the way that you should create playlists. So making sure that you're not like, you want to make it to not be like bot behavior. So you want to have like a couple of songs between the song that you're streaming, and then, you know, mix and match between the two of them. If you have like for Butter, it was really easy because there was a ton of like remixes, which also count towards the main stream. So definitely put like remixes on there. Instrumental tracks are like huge. They make it so easy to do.
Yeah.
The way
they're often time overlooked too, so
yeah, exactly. So for me, I create playlists based on like a vibe rather than like putting a bunch of songs on there and just like meh. But you can do that. Like it's up to you how you want to create playlists. For me, I just like to have specific vibes when I'm creating things, because then like when I'm listening to it during the day, I have like I can choose like a raining playlist where it's more like, you know, like lo-fi beats of like subtle things, so I'm not like, you know, or if it's like a summer day, I want to play like a summer playlist that has like
yeah,
more,
you're
like,
just
excited.
not, yeah, your vibe is not like opposing
Yeah,
what you're actually feeling, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So that's like how I create playlists, but that's not like the
I mean, Jess's playlists are the best, so
I have a gift. What can I say? I have a gift when it comes to creating playlists. I love it. I love creating playlists. And for proof, I will be creating obviously like a ton of different playlists. I've started a new thread on Twitter, so my old thread it's got like 38.
It's a lot.
It's long, so I had to make a new one for proof. But yeah, so that's basically like just making sure your accounts are ready to go. And then YouTube is actually very similar to Apple and Spotify when it comes to like streaming music videos. So you want to watch the music video and then watch a couple of other music videos and then go back to the main music video.
And again, you can make yourself a playlist.
Yeah.
That also works, so you don't have to like be clicking all the time.
Yeah.
So
and we want to make sure that like our views towards the music video are counting, which is why making sure that you're not like just replaying it.
Excuse you?
Someone is very mad outside. Sorry.
It's supposed to be Canada. What the
Somebody's very mad.
We're talking about important stuff over here.
I'm talking here. It's important. So yeah, for YouTube, we want to make sure that our views actually count and they're not being filtered out. It's the same with Spotify and Apple, like making sure that
it's basically making sure that the algorithm and the platforms don't view us as bots.
Exactly. Yeah, we want to minimize the amount of streams that we're being unfiltered through both of those platforms, because Spotify is really bad for that, so just like keep that in mind. And YouTube is also the same. Like our views do get frozen, so don't panic when you
don't see them go up.
Yeah, they will.
It happens, and it happens not only like on music videos, like even for like YouTuber videos or like stuff like that. Their views will be frozen if like a lot of people are watching all at once when it just came out. So they're just like basically making sure that their actual views.
Yeah, exactly. So don't panic when you don't see like the numbers and whatever.
I know comeback makes you panic, but do not panic.
Don't panic. It's gonna be okay. So make sure you're like I know for like Life Goes On, we had like a countdown and that kind of stuff. So stay on the countdown page. It'll automatically transfer you to the music video, so don't like click away or anything like that.
Yeah,
like,
the premiere function on YouTube. Yeah.
Just don't click away. It's gonna transfer you. Don't leave. It's gonna be okay. We want to keep those views again. Like,
oh my god, I remember we watched Life Goes On together.
I know. Yeah, we did. So that's kind of like the first like day stuff. You know, you can prep your accounts and stuff like a couple of days before, or like get them ready now. And then on the day of premiere, you're gonna watch the music video. People will be setting up, like I'll be setting up all the streaming playlists, all that kind of stuff. The next couple of days are very, very important. So like buying the songs specifically on Apple.
Yeah, on iTunes.
Yeah.
Making sure that
So making sure you're buying Yet to Come, and then all of the other tracks that are in there. Don't complete the album. Buy every single track separately.
Yeah.
I can't remember the reasoning behind why it doesn't do that.
Because
I think it's just
because it's dumb. That's
because
why.
it's dumb. I think it's because it just doesn't count like towards if you complete the album, it won't count towards like Billboard charts and all that kind of stuff. So buy each track individually, and that goes for like US, global, Canada, it doesn't matter. Buy the track separately. Because all of the Billboard charts are pretty much the same. In terms of, so that's like buying wise. There's also like Amazon, that kind of stuff. All of those places are exactly the same. Buy all the tracks separately. Make sure you're prioritizing Yet to Come, and then everything else will come second. Yet to Come, Run, and Yet to Come, Run, and For Youth. Oh god. Those three tracks, since they're the title tracks of each of those albums, those are the priority, and then everything else will be secondary to that. And Yet to Come is like the main priority to that, because it is the song that's going to be featured.
The main track.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
that makes sense.
It does, kind of. It's like the main track.
Maybe
Proof, the album as a whole, but each CD has their own title track. Make sense? Makes sense. And then comeback goals. So mostly every base, fan base, whether you're from the UK, whether you're from Canada, US, Korea, it doesn't matter. All of them have different goals and different like services that we all want to hit. So our global goals, I'll put up a graphic of
the chart.
Army Connect did like a comeback goals like whole thing of all of the things that we want to hit, because the thing is like the first 24 hours is very important, obviously, because there's certain goals,
but it's also maintaining that it's very important as
well. So week 1 and week 2 are just as important as the first 24 hours. So YouTube goals, like these are all based on what goals we've already completed from like Butter, for example. So we had a whole bunch of goals for Butter, and then we broke some of those records. So now the new like challenge, I guess, is to either like hit those records or beat them, which is what we're trying to do. So global is a little bit different because of the Billboard charting for that. Do not use a VPN if you're not from the United States. Don't do that, because it won't count, and it'll really mess up the global goals at the same time. So if you're not from the States, don't use that. Only people from the US can chart for Billboard Hot 100 and the Billboard 200 sales as well. And so those two charts we don't have any impact on. You can donate money and funds to like buying parties. I would just be very cautious online as to which ones to actually give your money to, because some of them are scams. So make sure you do your research before you actually like donate your money to things.
Yeah.
And for us, for global anyway, like not for Canadians, we have a whole different thing. For global,
Canada is a whole different thing.
It's a whole different thing. So for global, for our Billboard charting purposes, we want to do the global 200 and the global excluding the US. Those are like our two charts that we want to actually hit. So we want to get number 1 on both of those. YouTube, obviously 100 million views for the official music video, 10 million for audio, 30 million for the music video trailer, and 4.5 for the premiere. So those are kind of the goals we have for Yet to Come. Apple Music, we want to be in the top 5 in the first 24 hours. Spotify, for Yet to Come, it's 21 million unfiltered and 13.5 million filtered streams. And then for the album itself, it's 160 million unfiltered and 110 million plus for filtered. iTunes, we want to be number 1 in 100 plus countries. I think like that one is pretty easy to do, because we're very good at doing that, even for like even for like regular stuff, like, so I'm not worried about that one.
Even for like B-side tracks.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah. Amazon Music also has #1 single and album as the bestseller, and then Shazam as well for Yet to Come is 200,000 clicks or whatever you want to do for Shazam. So that's global first 24-hour goals, and then week 1 and week 2 are very similar. So we want to maintain, the streams and views.
yeah,
so,
like maintain and have like a steady growth.
Yeah, because
kind of thing.
Exactly, yeah. So for Billboard, technically, so if a song comes out on Friday, it won't count for the Billboard chart like the next week, but it'll count the week after. So that's why week 1 is like extremely important to make sure we're maintaining all of that kind of stuff, buying it, streaming it, all that stuff during the first week is very important. And then also during week 2, maintaining what we've already built upon from week 1. So that makes sense for everybody. And then US is very similar to that. They have like specific YouTube goals for like their specific country. Canada is very similar to that. We have Canada has a little bit of extra like places that we can actually stream from. So we have different charts. We still have like the Canadian Billboard chart. We also have Music Canada. We also have a platform called 7 Digital, which is like another streaming platform.
Yep.
So all of these things, are important. Like, don't freak out about it. It's okay. Like, they're just things that we want to achieve. It's not like
they're big numbers, but we've achieved big numbers before.
Yeah, multiple times.
Like, this is our goal, is just to not to keep us going, but also yes.
Yeah, it's. I think for this comeback,
I just don't like the wording.
Yeah, I think for this comeback, the main important thing here is to maintain that kind of thing.
Yeah,
like
definitely.
For Butter, we did a really good job of keeping it on the chart for like 5 weeks in a row, and I think that longevity is what's important here, especially for Spotify and
Billboard.
Yeah, because those two things, like specifically with Spotify, those records we haven't really touched yet. We're not like up on that level yet of streaming. So I think for this comeback, focusing on those kind of things is the most important part of that.
I mean, we are a very organized fandom. So.
We are, which is why like it's good to follow people if you're like on Twitter specifically. Like there's a ton of different fan bases that will have like all the information you need about how to stream, where to stream, what the goals are for your country, how to get onto the charts, like how charting works, all that kind of stuff. I would look up like your bases locally and see what the goal is for your specific country, because like for example, Canada and the States, like for Jan, her comeback goals are completely different from mine. So it's just keeping that, and then the global one is for
I'm gonna try real hard.
yeah. So and also
my first comeback not in Canada.
It's true.
Well, BTS comeback, not in Canada.
The other thing I would say is like make sure if you need to take a break, like do that.
Yeah, you this needs to not become a chore.
No.
If you're planning on streaming, this needs to not become a chore for you.
Yeah. Which is why, like,
we are doing this for them, for us, but also for fun.
Exactly. Yeah. So. Like, which is why, like, for me, I curate my playlist to be specific moods, because it's fun for me to like put on a playlist that matches like the mood of that day. And whatever works for you, like. For me, like my schedule is really flexible where I can like stream all day, and it doesn't like I just put on a playlist in the background and I like go about my day and do other things. That's not for everybody, and totally understand that. Like do whatever you can.
I know some people that even when they like, for example, leave the house, still have like a playlist playing on their PC. I mean, it's really up to you how you decide to utilize your time. Like we're not forcing anyone, it's just like suggestion and how to properly do it if you do decide to do it. At the end of the day, we're trying to do this for them, for us, and to have fun.
Yeah, and you know, like
it's
supporting all of the bases around the world. Like we love, you know, cheering on our K Diamonds and cheering
yeah.
on our J, and obviously the Americans, like we love cheering them on because they do an amazing job at maintaining and keeping up with the charts down there.
Oh,
So
100%.
and everybody around the world, right? Like it's it's a
Everybody is,
global
yeah, it's
thing
a
that we're doing
global
together.
effort.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So I just want to say, like, we work hard, play hard, and I think that this comeback is going to be amazing. So
Yeah, I'm excited.
I'm excited.
Excited.
If you have any other like suggestions or comments or anything like that, put them in the description down
Yeah,
below.
or questions, and we'll answer them as best as we can.
As best as we can. We'll give you like links and resources if you need them.
You can also like send us messages on Twitter,
Yeah.
Instagram,
Yep.
or we get those. We answer when we can.
Yeah.
And, I mean, it's mostly Jess because
it's mostly me.
she's more on the socials than I am.
I am, yeah. Yeah. So,
but I lurk. I do lurk.
But yeah, we'll try our best to answer like any questions you have and point you in the right direction of anything. But yeah, yay! Let's make this comeback amazing. Let's go.
Okay. Are you ready for artist shout out then?
Yes, we've talked enough.
And we're gonna talk some more.
Just a little bit.
I can go first.
Go first.
So my artist this week is Hope Eternal on Twitter. They make kind of like sketchy kind of art.
Oh, you know I love that. Oh,
and the one that caught my eye was the Airport Yoongi sketches.
Of course, naturally.
I mean, they popped up on my timeline, so I was like, hello?
Oh, look at his fluffy hair!
Isn't it so cute?
Oh, I love the concept photo. That's so cute.
Yeah.
Oh, I love.
It's so good. And I'm just like it's simple, but it has the impact still.
Yeah.
And it makes me feel things, and I love it.
I love it. Love. My artist this week is Nevermind Designs.
What is it this time? Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so like stickers and like phone
Not
stuff,
gonna lie, from the
jewelry.
name I was expecting like a logo a bit darker.
I know, right?
It's so bright.
It's so bright and colorful. I absolutely freaking love it. The jewelry was actually the first thing that caught my eye. Like it's just so like pretty and simple and
really
like
cute.
Super cute. I for like jewelry wise, I wear a lot of like simple pieces. I really love like rings and like earrings that are like very simple. They're some of my favorite stuff.
I got mail. Thank you, Microsoft.
Thank you. But yeah, that's my artist this week.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know what that was. Meme time.
Meme time.
Before I say some more bullshit.
I'm not gonna say anything.
I mean, you know it's true.
Oh.
My chair is going down.
This one.
No. Absolutely not.
Oh god.
That's a BA meme.
I also love this one as well. Please work. It's so funny. Here, I'll put this one first.
Oh, on the same line.
Does anything? Oh my god, their constant flirting is absolutely ridiculous. I'm tired, bro. I'm tired. I'm heckin' tired.
Oh, this one is not a BTS one, but I felt it in my soul.
Oh my god. I love him.
Like this friend is like the only like introverted member of TXT. Like poor dude. And he happens to be the leader.
Yeah. Okay, there.
Is it loading now?
Yeah, it's loading now. I don't know why some of my photos are like this.
Oh yeah, I saw that one.
Oh man. I saw this. Oh my god, I can't. It's too good. Oh, this one. I saw this one today.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That is true.
It's a fact.
Oh, this one.
I have deep thoughts about that.
Oh, did you see this TikTok whenever I send it in the group chat? I think it's worth.
Where'd put BTS for a chaotic road trip. Let's fuck shit up immediately by making Namjoon learn how to drive on the job. Who is his teacher?
It only gets
it's
worse.
Yoongi. Too bad, bro. No napping. First middle row C goes to Jungkook. In the back row, let's put Taeyeon. Next up, in the middle is Worldwide Shoulders. Jin. Let's squish King of Men's riding J-Hope in between them. That means Jimin is going on the back with Taeyeon. Let's not fucking forget our J. We'll just put that there for entertainment purposes. And some snacks for the two Maccays to fight over. Let's stir up some drama. Totomik goes to J-Hope while Taeyeon
For me, it's also like putting Yoongi as the driving teacher. It's like no sleep for you,
throw
buddy.
some shit into the storm. Dumplings in
Also,
between
that
the
Tata mic.
95s.
Stop it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, I'm done. I'm actually done. That's ridiculous.
The dumplings and then the soju.
I cannot. I am so tired. Oh my god. I can't believe we trended this for like hours.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh.
Oh, there's also this one. And then this one.
Oh my god.
It cannot be kept apart.
Cannot. Never ending forever, baby.
This is my last one.
Okay. Oh my god.
When I saw that, I was
That's
cackling.
Really funny.
Like Chris is taller than all of us, and we're all looking down.
I cannot. I'm tired. I'm tired, bro. I'm tired. Oh my god. Should we move on to songs of the week?
Yes.
Yes. All right.
All right. So my BTS song this week is Euphoria.
I love that song so much. So much.
Whenever I just listen, like once in a while, I just like don't listen to it for like a really long time, and then I listened to it, and I was like, I was missing this.
Yeah. I know. Every time it pops up on a playlist, I'm like, oh, yes.
It's just good.
Yeah.
It's just good. And then you get all the meme in your head of JK flying. And my non-BTS song is Fancy by Twice.
Ah, yes, very nice. It's a good choice.
It's been stuck in my head, so
that's fair.
Yeah,
that's totally fair. My BTS song this week is Disease. I don't know, that middle, like, god.
Words.
It's just so good. It like popped into my head the other day, and I was like, yeah, the bridge in that is just it's never leaving. It lives rent free in my mind. Forever. And GOT7's comeback was last week, and oh my god, the entire album is literally, stop it, it's so good. I can't even get over it. So my song is Na 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 because it's the music video for that is, oh, it's so good. It's so good. Like, the transitions blew my mind. I had to like watch it like 5 times. Did that actually happen? I could not.
I'm not surprised though.
It's so good. I miss them so much, and the fact that they like all of them have like writing credits on this album, and they were all involved in it.
Didn't they like basically came back like under their own company too?
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of what I've heard through the grapevine.
Yeah. It's just,
I'm
such a precious thing. Like, I didn't think that we would be getting a comeback this soon, especially when they left JYP. But I'm so glad.
Yeah, they probably have been working on it since they left JYP.
I know, which I'm so frustrated about. It was like this whole sad thing,
remember us talking about it on the podcast too.
Yeah. I was like sad. Me and Fatima were like crying to each other. It was like a whole ass thing. And the fact that they like came back, they're better than ever. They like they got to like see the IGOTs. It's just I'm just so happy. And they're all like doing their own solo stuff, and it's just I'm just so happy. I love them so much. Like, my second group from BTS was GOT7, as I've mentioned before, and I just, the fact that they got to do this, it makes me so happy.
I'm really happy for them. I've said this before, even though I'm like, I listen to some of their songs, but I'm not like a stan per se. It's kind of weird to say. Like, I've heard of what was going on for them and everything. I mean, who hasn't? Like,
who hasn't? Yeah.
And I'm just like happy and proud of them to be able to keep being together, but outside of this like oppression circle that they were in.
Yeah, and they seem just like so much more happy. Like, the music video, they just look so happy, and like the way that they're like talking about it and like posting it on their like Instagrams and social media, like they're so happy to be together. And I missed my like chaotic 7 so much. Like,
yeah, I get
like,
that.
Yeah, like I watch their videos, like go back and like watch their like content that they have all together, and it's just like, it's so funny. That After Hours special, seriously, if you haven't watched it, go watch it, because every time I see it, no matter how many times I've seen it, I laugh every single time without fail.
I mean, also now that we know that I'm a Jackson Wang fan, the progression might happen.
Yeah.
I mean, I said that with TXT, and
it'll happen. I'm just waiting. I'm just biding my time. It'll happen. Anyway,
all right, let's wrap this up.
We've talked enough. Let's wrap her up.
Let's wrap this up. So, as usual, we have a new podcast episode coming out every Thursday and a new clip coming out every Sunday at 3 p.m. EST. You can also basically listen to us on any app where you listen to podcasts on the go. Yeah. You can also find us on our social medias. At Army ThinkTank or at Army ThinkTank Podcast. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Ring the bell to be notified whenever we post a new video. On that note, have a good week.
Have a good week, everybody.
And we'll see you next week, basically right before the BTS come back.
Right before comeback. Let's go. Bye. Bye.